Hey guys, welcome back. So if you're new here, my name is Stacey Nduta, and basically what I can define myself as is an acne survivor. So basically, yesterday I did this look. I don't know. I think it's been a year since I did like a full face, but this is not even a full face per se. This is just very basic cover up. And the reason I was doing this video is because I think some people just need like that one video, or rather one reference or tutorial of how they can be able to cover up basic scars or scarring without necessarily buying like the full blown makeup whole situation where you have primer, something known as, I don't know, it's color something. It basically helps you standardize your color. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. So I don't know. It just, so anyway, enough of fangirling on myself. Yeah. So, yeah. So let's get there. So let's get into this. So basically, this video is a really quick add-on to yesterday's video for the whole tutorial of this look, or rather this cover up. I won't even call it a look, because yeah. So basically what I want to do is break down a few things so that you don't actually break out after putting makeup on your face, because I think that's what most people fear, even those people who don't even suffer from acne. You know, those ones who like prefer to go natural and just stay barefaced. Probably, of course, you're keeping on your sunscreen. It's really important. So what I'd advise you is, one, always make sure like you're starting with a clean face. And that's how I started the previous video. It was a clean face. And then two, when you start with your clean face, do something that, I don't know if it's a thing, but I personally prefer to double tone. So you first start with a watery toner, micellar water or whatever you prefer. And then from there, you hydrate immediately using a denser toner. So what happens is that now when you move on to your denser toner, your cells are kind of like jump started, and that's what we want. We want to start with a fresh face, but also we don't want to start with a dry face, because what happens sometimes is that when you start off your foundation with like a face that basically I'm sorry, I'm not used to, I actually feel the makeup. I'm not So anyway, once we want to start with a fresh face, yes, but you don't want to start with a dry surface. So once you've actually done your second toner, the third or fourth thing, the third or fourth thing is also to just jump on using an oil. So what I used was avocado oil, and my carrier oil was it's a mixture of almond and I'll find out and then I'll add it here. But yeah, it's a mixture of almond and something else. So basically what that does, it's not about like overdoing it. It's more of making sure that, one, your skin, yes, is hydrated, but the hydration is sealed in. So that's the purpose of the oil. And I'm sure you've seen that with a few makeup people. I don't know, I'll link a page here. So makeup people may do like, they might start off like by putting serums or all that on their face. So that's what it does. It basically just seals in the moisture that you've put through your first two items. That's your toner and your moisturizer. So that's really, really important, because actually I realized it completely like improves how the end result will look like. So it won't be something where, you know, when you actually can see the pigmentation, because now the one I was doing, or rather the cover up I was doing, is without any primer. And also I know you need primer and everything, but yeah, I wasn't going to buy primer for, no, it's going to just stay here and I don't know what to do with this. So so this video was, the tutorial was basically without primer, without color correct, that's what it's called, a color corrector, and all those things. This is basically for someone who just wants a very basic cover up for whatever scars they're handling, some light makeup, not overdone or nothing too fancy. You know, it's just a simple, modest look that you can do even to just head out. I remember the other time oh my God. I almost kind of depended on makeup. Like going outside was such a, you know, it was something that was an event. You know, it just seeing other humans was just overbearing. So yeah, I'm hoping this will basically help you. So aside from that, another thing about prep is also making sure that you can dab away. For those who watch the tutorial, I will link it up here. Something you can do is, please, you see, for example, now I didn't burst. This is just yeah, it's that pimple, you know, the one that just pops up every month. So what you can do once you've done your oil is actually for the sealing of the moisture. Just dab away the excess so that now when you think of your face like a canvas, so now you basically have this firm locked in area, and that's what you're going to work with. So from there, what you do is actually first just put spots, or just don't start with one area, because what happens is that you end up overdoing one area. So just put like spots, or I don't know, whatever method you prefer. Just make sure you actually first just equal amounts of foundation. As I said, I'm skipping the primer and color corrector for this simple look. So once you've done all that, what you notice is that what it actually works in the case of making sure, yeah, you have even foundation all over your face. You know, it's not actually, there's so much here, it looks lifted from these other sides. But now the genius part of this specific item is, if you want to actually cover up properly, what you do is now you go in with whether you're using a silicone, what is it called, the cynical option like what I was using, or you're using your brush, or you're using whatever, just make sure you go in the direction of how your face creases. By creases, I mean, like, for example, you see I have smile lines. I don't have dimples. My best friend has dimples though. So you go with your creases. So I have smile lines and also like this area. So what you do is like you just go in that direction. You go towards your edges. And that actually really helps to make sure that you don't, I wouldn't say crack your makeup, but it also makes sure to cover up your hyperpigmentation in the right areas, which is really, really nice, because it kind of helped me figure out how to use less makeup without feeling like, because you know what happens is when you put too much of a layer of makeup, you feel, I don't know, it just feels like you have something on your face. I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, that's what I'd actually advise you to do. When you're going the strokes, it's like away from your nose, outward. And now when you get here, it's in the direction of this, so that when it actually settles, I wouldn't say dry, when it settles and you smile, someone doesn't see. You see, you ever seen someone who's done makeup and you just see lines? You see? You can't see lines because of that simple trick. So I am no no, but for real, Joanna Kinuthia is amazing, and I'm actually working on videos to highlight celebrities who've just, you know, managed to conquer their acne. And I know it's going to, I don't know how people will receive it, but I'm not attacking anyone. I just want to share that, you know, acne is not something you should be ashamed of, and it's more of something that you can actually, you know, take time to figure it out and move on to like being the best version of yourself. Not that acne is not your best version, but you know, you can actually clear your acne. You can do all those things you think are impossible, basically. So yeah, I've noticed it's getting a bit dark here, and oh my God. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I just want to say this was like way over my head. Like I don't know. You'll just tell me in the comments below how this look looks. Bye.